Welcome back to the Haunted Mansion Tournament Expert Division, opening round, hole number 13. Here we're going to be playing a sniper bounce up shot. This is a headwind. We are using backspin and side spin, and there are massive wind angle changes on this hole. With that being said, I'm giving you sort of a baseline shot with some baseline tweaks. But if you really want to get into the weeds on this one, it's going to take a lot more than this to get consistent drops on this hole. So you'll have to spend some time working out wind angle tweaks that work for your pull angles and your pull style, right? Because every 0.1 can be the difference between dropping it or, missing a half a cup left on this type of shot. The adjustment is P3 plus 30% mid numbers. And we're using a different spin set for each wind angle. So there are actually about 7 or 8 legit wind angles that I've seen here. But to simplify it a bit, I broke it down into 3 major wind angles, and I'm just kind of giving you some base spin sets to go with those wind angles, to get you kicked off on the right foot if you so choose to sit here and try and tweak this one out. We're playing the same position as we did in the qualifying round. We're going to have the blue ring touching the bunker on the right and the bunker on the left at the same time. Not adding any spin yet, so the first thing I do is set my starting position, and then I am going to line up my pull. So and pull, right? So I'm going to line up my wind angle. I'm going to pull my adjustment. After I pull my adjustment, I'm going to add my spins, because now I know which wind angle I have, what wind strength I have, and what spin set I'm going to need. All right. So just to kind of go over the wind angles that I've seen here, I've had one all the way over here, centered of the pad. This one right here is here. We've had them here, 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 and I just had one way over here. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm probably missing one over there to the left. 8 actual wind angles. And those lines might seem close together, but with this type of shot, those lines represent different tweaks that need to be made, right? Because you're getting more compression of the ball guide with the headwind angles, you're getting more push to the left with the crosswind angles, and there's all the mix in between, right? So, like I said, we kind of simplified this and broke it down into 3. Those 3 wind angles that I'm looking at start here on this rough line, and then here on this rough line in the back. So basically, I'm looking there and I'm looking here, right? The middle is neutral, headwind is to the right, crosswind is to the left. If you're in the crosswind angle, 6.0 to 6.8 mile an hour wind, I would use 2.0 backspin and 0.8 left spin. If your wind is 6.9 to 7.7, I would use 1.9 backspin and 0.9 left spin. That's in the crosswind angle. If you're in the neutral, 6.0 to 6.8 is 1.9 backspin, 0.8 left spin. 6.9 to 7.7 is 1.8 backspin, 0.9 left spin. That's in the neutral. And the headwind angle, if your wind is 6.0 to 6.8, the spin set is 1.7 backspin, 0.6 left spin. If your wind is 6.9 to 7.7, your spin set will be 1.6 backspin, 0.7 left spin. All right, so that is the wind angle I have here. Heavy headwind, right? So my spin set for this shot is 1.6 backspin, 0.7 left spin. With that being said, you want to try to pull this one as straight as possible. If I favorite any flicker one way or the other, I tried to favor, if anything, a slight 1201, but honestly, I'm just trying to pull this one as straight as possible because a slight deviation on the pull angle changes how this ball comes into the hole. P3 plus 30% mid sniper 10 numbers, right? If you want this one bad, I definitely suggest you throw some practice tokens at it. Take some time, work out some tweaks of your own that work with what you're doing, because otherwise, it's going to be a tough drop that requires lots and lots of tweaks. If you notice, I only gave you 2 wind sets, right? 6.0 to 6.8, 6.9 to 7.7. Technically speaking, that should be broken down into 4 wind sets, wind strength sets, right? Should be like 6.0 to 6.4, 6.5 to 6.9, right? And so on. So not only did I have to condense the wind angles, I also condensed the wind strengths. And, that's in order to try and simplify it and give you a good base shot. So I wish you guys the best of luck. I really hope you get the drop here. And we'll catch you on the next one.